Good morning, my trippy hippies. Good morning. It is Tammy coming to you live today from my office here in good old Farm Vegas, Virginia, Farmville, Virginia, where I was born and raised, right? On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Not really. Kind of in the farmyard is where I spent most of my days. But it is a little bit later than Wake and Bake, but a little earlier than last time, right? So we're always just doing things exactly as we should do them. So do me a couple of favors when you jump on here today. Number one, say hello and tell me where you're watching from. And as always, drop us a grateful fit in the comments because we are, this is way more fun with friends. So if you can throw me a few little thumbs up, a few little hearts maybe, and then do all the things below. Be like Elizabeth today, right? So whoever gets it done first, I give you the credit. Like I said, say hello, like Elizabeth said. Good morning from Crew, Virginia. Hello and where you're from, and then you follow that directly up today with the hashtag Grateful Fed, and you can be like Elizabeth today or like Melanie today, who also is like Good morning from Cumberland, Virginia, and Grateful Fed. And then this is a Facebook user, so please allow StreamYard to see your um, name if possible. Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday. Elizabeth Clark is 50 as fuck today, so she would say, happy 50th birthday, Elizabeth. Are you going to be home today? Because I have something coming for you. So please let me know if you're going to be home today. Can I get a thumbs up if you're going to be home today? Good morning from Green Bay, Virginia. Y'all, I'm so glad y'all joined me today. I'm so very glad that y'all are joining me today. Happy birthday to Selena England today. Happy birthday to my niece Maddie today. There's so many birthdays today. So much going on. We are heading in. Good morning from Key West, Florida. A Grateful Fed from Candy. Heather is here today. Y'all, it is a big day here. We got lots of people on this morning. It is Wake and Bake, and I'm glad you're here. We have lots and lots. I have notebooks. Y'all know when I have notebooks. So I have some like a little bit of sad news, but what we're going to say is we know that everything happens all in divine time. We're not going to stress over it. We're going to take a deep breath. I will be getting some updates today, but I do not believe at this time we're going to make arrangements. We're going to hold space that it happens like we want it to happen. But what we are planning on right now is that we are not going to be able to have the Grateful Fed Catering Company's food truck up and running in the time frame we thought we would. You know, Tammy plans and God laughs, right? Man plans and God laughs. But it all will happen exactly as it should. And if you're coming into town, have no fear. Have no fear. You will still get all the delicious food we promised. We're just doing it in a different way. And Grace and I touched base this morning before we came live. That's why I'm a little bit late. We're getting started, all the things. So I'm going to give you a rundown of the Peace, Love, and Feast Fest schedule, the food schedule, all of the things. But I want to start off this morning. So when you get up in the morning, right? Does anybody have like a show that they watch in the morning, like a TV news? Like some people like Good Morning America, some people like CBS This Morning, some people like the Today Show. So me and my family, we are Today Show folks, right? We are Al Roker, Savannah Guthrie. We are Today Show watchers. So that's kind of like our cup of tea. Um, it's kind of like whenever you were growing up. And I know this is a very much rural Virginia thing or my area thing, or tell me this is something that you've all done. Like, if you were someone who, like your grandmother or your mom or whoever in your, Good Morning America, so she's at CBS 6, right? Whatever, like you grew up with a certain set of like stories or soap operas, right? You were either like a General Hospital or a Young and the Restless, right? It was either like you had your shows, right? So it's kind of that way for me in the morning. I don't have like my program. My program I watch is the Today Show. So I'm a Today Show watcher. And I it's kind of on in the morning as fodder. Like I kind of I like to cut the TV off at night. And then I do my gratitudes, but then I kind of cut the news on to see what the weather's going to be like, to pick my outfit, whatever else is going on, right? And this morning there was this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story on. I don't know if anybody else saw it. It's down in Texas, and it's this community that they are building these tiny house communities to help the chronically homeless people to be able to get off of the streets and have a place to stay. And it's these, it's a faith-based community, right? So it's a faith-based community, and they have gone in and they've donated all of the stuff, and they said that the criteria are that you have to be homeless and live in the county and have been living on the streets of their county for more than a year, and they have to be single and unattached kind of thing, right? They can't have kids and stuff. I don't know if Young and the Restless. Yes, my grandma would have done that with Young and the Restless, not Young and the Restless, but with All My Children and General Hospital. So that's how that would have looked for her. But we watched the show we were watching the Today Show this morning, like that's our show. And they were like growing vegetables, and they had an art studio, and they were trying to, they didn't care about addiction. So, if you're chronically homeless, there's a pretty good chance you have addiction, but how do you cure addiction if you don't let addicts live somewhere? So they're really they said, we take it all as a family. We embrace all of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Basically, we just want to provide a space. And he said something this morning that pretty much provoked an entire, me, right? The entire thing. He says that our goal is to preach the gospel so well that we never need words. And it was like the sky opened up, and it's like, those are the words. That's the power of one. That's the don't talk about it, be about it in a different perspective, right? That their goal was to preach the gospel of being kind and good and of love, and that God is love, and that they don't judge people. That is not their job. That their job is to preach the gospel so well that they never need words. That they want to embody, that they as an organization and that group wants to embody their faith by walking the walk, by giving unto others, by showing those people that they are loved, by never having to use words. And I thought to myself, I could cry right now thinking about it. And I'm like, that's it right there. As the Grateful Fed community, when somebody says, what do y'all do? I'm going to say that we embody a message, that we want to promote a message of kindness, of caring, of healing, of plants over pills. We want to promote our message so well that we never need words. How powerful is that? Can I get some thumbs up, some hallelujah, some amens to the people in the back? This is way more fun with friends in the comments. What are your thoughts on that? How does that make you feel? Anybody got goosebumps? I would love to know what your thoughts are on being such a good steward of the gospel that you don't need words. Hallelujah, amen, right? Hallelujah, amen. And he says, it's interesting why a lot of Christians don't like Christians, because they don't do that, right? They think it's their job to judge, right? It's their job to tell you how to live your life. Don't tell me how to live your life. Live your life in a way that is pleasing to God and love your neighbor. You have, I put a post, somebody posted this the other day, right? It said, let me see if I can find it, because I'm not good with remembering all the ways that I say things. You know what I'm saying? It was basically like, it's not your job to understand. Here it is. It says, no one is supposed to understand your calling. It wasn't a conference call. So as we walk through this life, right, judging others, we don't know what they've been called to do. We don't know their walk. Our job is not to judge. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not saying I don't judge people. Now, whether or not I choose to expand energy with people is another thing, right? But it's not my job to judge. It is my job to love. And even if I choose not to spend time with people, I still love them. I still love them. And it was interesting when I saw that today that I was like, that's why this matters so much. And because we as a community, um, we embody that. And I see that every day in things that you do for one another, things you do for yourselves. You treat yourselves like something that matters, right? Every time you treat yourself like something that matters, you also treat others like something that matters. You help raise the collective vibration because you are part of the collective. You matter. So that's kind of what provoked my day. That was the message that God or source or universe or whatever word you use, right? Whatever you call your faith, whatever you call your whatever. Again, it's not my place to judge that, right? It's not my place to judge that. And I'm going to cut this fan off because all of a sudden I'm freezing, and that happens sometimes. So I'm going to get up. I have my shoes off today. I we are in full swing of getting the treat people the way you would treat someone you love, right? Treat yourself the way you would treat someone you love, and that's exactly right. And do the same thing for other people, because we are called in this human existence, right, to be kind. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that. I put on my kimono today. I just wanted something different. I've been in t-shirts and my hair up for a minute, and I sometimes also I wanted like y'all to hear me. Hey, from Apo, what's up from Apo? Thank you for joining us this morning with Wake and Bake. And again, I want you today to go out and I want you to embody that love message, right? Preach the gospel so well you never need words. You never need words. And to me, that is just beautiful and exactly how I want to walk through the rest of my life. That's exactly how I want to walk through the rest of my days, as preaching the gospel so well that I never need words. And I've had a lot of people recently question motives. And I journaled through this years ago because as we grow, our success grows. As we commit to the process and detach from the outcome, we have been blessed. And we are sitting here on this Good Friday. And I watched Moses last night. I watched Exodus Gods and Kings last night. But as we I don't know what is that stinging. I think someone's an alarm going off. Hang on, just give me a second. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. And you have some sort of alarm. I don't know what it is. It's okay. I was like, what is that? It's my sister's here helping me today. She's making some deviled eggs for somebody's special order today. And I was like, dude, it's driving me crazy. I can't stand it. Sorry. I was like, I need you to take this. It's like a bomb. It's going to explode. But as our success has grown, people question motivations. And I had journaled this a couple of months ago, and it says that poverty is not the penance for hard work and kindness and all of that, right? And so we struggle with that. And then when I heard this today, I was like, that's it. I have released any concern 100%. I have released any concern or even worry about what anybody else thinks. And people say that that's the case, right? We don't care what people think. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We all care what people think. But I'm going to tell you this. They can think what they want. I have seen this community step up in big ways for its members. I've seen this community step up in big ways for people that are not part of our community. They're not members. I have seen you hold each other up in love. I have seen you help each other monetarily if it's needed. I have seen you lend a helping hand when needed. I have seen you encourage and support and do whatever you could do to like encourage and motivate and lead by. I've seen you lead by example. I've seen you preach the gospel so well you did not need words. I've watched it happen. So as the Grateful Fed family, the Grateful, and people get confused with that. I'm like, Grateful Fed, I'm like, we're the Grateful Fed Catering Company, which is the business side that takes care of paying for the things that the family wants to do. We are a family. That is the family business. This is a family business. My sister's in that kitchen. My husband's sitting at that desk. My cousin is now here helping. My nephew and my nieces are coming in to help. And every single person who I've brought into this kitchen, Grace, Selena, Mel, all of the people who are here and a part of this, right? You're all family. If you're here watching us today, you're family. If you place an order, you're family. If you walk through those doors, you are family. Candy is family. Kristen is family. Stacy is family. Devin is family. Heather is family. Melissa is family. Elizabeth is family. Missy is family. Katie is family. Every single one of you are family, right? And family matters. We are a soul family, and we have so many people in our family we have yet to meet, right? So we're going to walk through this life. We're going to walk through this existence. So preaching our message so well that we never need words. You got it. It's natural ego to be concerned what others think. Just don't hold on to the thought, right? You can, here's the thing, like, here's the thing. It's like, I care about everyone. So it's not like I don't care what you think, right? It's not that I don't care what you think. Not at all. It's this. I know that we are divinely guided, and I know that we are walking on a pattern. If at this time, the people who are haters or whatever you want to call them, don't align with our message, then we are going to love them where they are. We're not going to send them poison darts. People send us poison darts. What we do with those is we take them, we say, hey, we're putting a shield up against poison darts, which I call poison darts, or like the little naysayers or the little negativities and a little like not agreeing with what we're doing, right? Or the questioning and all of the things. And I say, you know what? We're gonna put a shield up. Those things, right? Those things are not going to affect us. We believe that there's always an opportunity for constructive feedback. I'm not going to call it criticism because I don't think that everything that's feedback has to be a criticism or considered a criticism. People give me feedback all the time, like, I wish you would have used white pepper or a little less garlic, or that was a little acidic for me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Here's some things we'll think about it. I'll check it and see what you thought. We cook to the way that we like to eat, and not everybody likes it. Food is subjective. Sometimes I tell people all the time, I say, if something tastes salty to you, I want you to examine why it tastes salty, because the energy that goes into our food, y'all don't have a clue. Ultimately, family, no matter what, that looks like blood or bond, is the most important part. It is, right? And I believe you can choose your family. I believe that blood does not always make you supposed to be connected. But family by birth or family by choice, but family is family. And we are one big human race. We are one big, we're one big soul family. We are all connected. It's just determining how exactly we're connected and what exactly our soul contracts and karmic ties are together. But regardless, we're going to walk through this life with this message of kindness and doing unto others as you want to have done unto you, and, treating yourself and others like something that you love. And we want to do that in such a way that we don't need to use words. We don't need to talk about it, because we say, speak what you seek till you see what you said, right? And so we are going to keep speaking into existence that we are going to grow as a community, and that we are going to do kind things for the world, and that we know that every day we can go out and help one other human being have a great day. We can't change the world every day. If we wouldn't have to, right? If we go out every day and I could just wave a magic wand and all of it's fixed, then this would be for naught. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? But it takes all of us going out and preaching the gospel so well that we never need words. It's like the person in your family, right, that you want to touch. You're like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I want you to stop trying to tell them how to live their life and start living your life in a way that is an example to them. That's what this means, right? Stop telling me how this is the last time you're going to fall off the wagon and this last time you're going to do this to yourself. I don't want to hear the words. Preach the gospel so well you never need words. You live it. You embody it. You ever see people that just kind of glow out in the world and you just kind of want to be around them? They are preaching the gospel so well that they never have to use words. That's what I'm talking about. Don't talk about it. Be about it, right? And that could be a personal mission for yourself. Stop telling people, I'm going to go on a diet. Stop telling people, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes. Stop telling people, this is the last beer I'm going to have, right? Stop using your words. Start using your actions. Start preaching the gospel so well that you never need words. And that's the gospel of you. And I tell you all the time with this power of one, right? The power of one. We talk about it every day. You have the power every day to go out and make the world a better place for one other human being. We all have that ability. And some days, and many days, that person has to start with you. You have to walk the walk. You have to take care of you first. Start preaching the gospel so well to yourself that you don't need to tell people anymore. They can see it all over you. Right? Stop saying, oh, I'm gonna, I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda. Stop it. Start preaching the gospel so well you never need to use words. I don't need to tell people what we're about because we show it every day. We embody it every day. When people say, I'm trying to say, I want to have my replay. When people say, I want what you have, my reply is, open your eyes and watch what I do. You can have it too. I love that. Everyone has the ability to have it. Everyone has the ability to have it. We were talking about this for weeks, days, weeks, months, and years. Hey, Melissa DeMarco, what's going on, my friend? It's taking those million baby micro moves. It's changing your life one small step at a time. It's standing in the love of yourself and the love of others, knowing that when you love, well, here's the thing, all this hate and anger and this animosity and all this nonsense in the world right now, that does not come from me seeing something that I don't like and fussing about it. That comes from me seeing something in someone else that I don't like about myself and then being able to bash somebody else versus bashing myself. Because everything that you damn will damn you back. It is not our responsibility to do that. It is our responsibility to preach the gospel so well we never need words. That we are a living, breathing embodiment of what it is that who we are as a person. And some of you are. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all, like, we all are, right? We all are. If you're a miserable bitch, you're a miserable bitch. I mean, that's who you are. And think about that. If you're a miserable asshole, do you not take that out into the world so well that you never need words? Have you ever seen somebody who you know, like, they just look like everything they do? I mean, you know it's true. We have no trouble grabbing on to the bullshit. That we can talk about, we can live that. Start living the good stuff. It's easy. It's as easy as that. It is as easy as changing everything and that, like that. That's how, I mean, I'm not saying that when I decided to change my life, when I decided to say, I'm done, this is not working. I could not create a solution for me in the place where this was created. Eating at McDonald's every day is not going to solve the problem that I want to, like, feel healthier. So if I'm not gonna put shitty food in my body, I need to not do that anymore, right? It wasn't about like, hey, let's talk about, no, it was like, stop eating the shitty food. And I didn't say that I immediately, like, all of the damage that the shitty food had done to me was gone in an instant. But in that instant, I made the decision to change it, and it was that simple in that moment. And if you're out here today feeling full of negativity, if you're out here today always seeing the negative side of life, all it takes is just, oh, look, we need the rain today because the flowers are going to need the bloom. April showers bring May flowers, right? It's perspective, and you control it. And every day you can preach the gospel so well, you never need words. By walking the walk, by talking the talk, by being the living and breathing embodiment of divinity, which is what you are. Every single one of you is divine. If you are on this Good Friday, if you are of the Christian faith, I don't yuck anybody's yum. I say that all the time. I do not yuck anybody's yum. And I believe in a Christ consciousness. And if you listen to the preachings of Jesus Christ, if you look at the Bible or you look in the Bible and you read the New Testament, you see what he commands us, or what is commanded in the Bible. If you are prescribed to that specific deity and that religious path, it does not say it is your job to preach to everybody else and tell them how. It is about loving your neighbor. God is love, right? It's about loving your neighbor and judge not, what is it? Judge yet ye be judged, right? It is not your responsibility. It is your job to, what is it? Hate the sin, love the sinner, right? Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. And it's each and every single one of you that are behind me, that support me, that are encouraging. I love it. I am here because all of you are here. Without every single one of you, I would not, it would be for naught, right? I would be taking care of me. And it's my responsibility then, I feel like, to live as a light, to live the words that I judge not yet less, judge not lest ye be judged. Right. I don't yuck anybody's yum, and I don't boo anybody's beautiful, right? There's no reason to be mad about what somebody else is doing. I had this conversation yesterday with someone, one of my family members. I don't call them out, but we just talking. And she said, I did not get that. I did not understand the humor behind it. It upset me. I don't think she should have done it. And I was like, why? It was her pictures. It was her thing. She didn't pay for them. Just don't look at them. There's no reason for this to upset you. Why? I don't care what y'all do. I can only control what I do, and then how I choose to exchange energy with other people. And I'm okay saying, hey, not today. I don't agree with that thing in my energetic field. That is your thing to do. And I love if that's your journey. And I love that for you. That is not something that I feel comfortable having in my energetic space. But I am not judging you for what you like. Go live your life. Do you, boo? But it's not going to be in my energetic field. Hang on a second. Let me see. Okay, that's. I don't know what's happening out there, so. They have to be baked, so it's going to be a few minutes. Hang on one second. They're $8 a piece, or they're 3 for 18. 3 for 18. Sorry, y'all. um, sorry, we're at work. Sometimes you're just at work and things happen. But on this beautiful Good Friday, right? I want you all to know that. What you look for, babe? Right in front of you. We are going to use this next couple of weeks as we go into Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. We are raising money for Better Days Farmville. We are hoping to be able to pay for their entire storage bill for next year and the remainder of this year. And then we're going to help be able to like um, donate time and talent, if it is trucks or hands, or we have bedding or tables and chairs. I want to make sure that we can help this community go out and really do the work. Because what I also heard this morning when the person said, preach the gospel so well, you never need words. There was a couple there and they said, it was one thing leaving our affluent Austin home to say, we're going to meet people where they are and we're going to be where they are. We're not going to judge them. We're going to come down here. We're going to be with them. We're going to help them through this. She says it's a whole nother thing when you actually do it. And for all the things that we do here, we donate time, talent, and money. We give of ourselves. We do the things. But there's something to be said for those people out there in the trenches just getting it done every day. And Better Days Farmville is one of those organizations who meet people where they are and they help them. And being able to find a community organization like that they have the thing that they do is they connect to those people. They find the people who need the help, and then we're able to come in and do the let us do the heavy lifting. Like this is what I'm good at, right? I'm not so great at maybe finding all the things, but I am really great at helping you get the resources to be able to fulfill those needs. Like, tell me what the need is. Let me figure out a way to fulfill the need. And so because we all have our strengths, I love partnering with groups like this to be able to pour into them. And I cannot wait to see how many folks we get to help over these next, they get to help over the next 12 months by us as a community, as an organization, pouring some funds into these groups, right? So the tickets are on sale. They are only available through Monday in the private Hometown Hippie group. So I am live in a couple of places today. And if you are a member of our Grateful Fed community, you can go ahead and come on over to the Hometown Hippie group, pick your number, grab your ticket. Really, 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 if we will ship these prizes, whatever you need to do. If you are not local, please grab yourself a raffle ticket. We have lots of good raffles throughout. I'm going to message in our vendor chat. I'm going to ask our vendors to drop in their bio and what their prize is and what they're offering. We have got several, and I don't mean just like 2. I mean probably upwards of 5 prizes right now that are valued at over $500 and up. And we have at least 4 that are valued at over $1,000. We have at least 4 that are valued at over $1,000. Most of them are like in the $200 range. Some of them are in the $50 range, but it's $50 a ticket. We're going to be giving away grow supplies, crystals, teas, jewelry, tapestries, plants, clones, flour, seeds, crystals, giant, amazing crystals, trips, excursions, adventures. So much stuff is being given away. I'm going to have the vendors come into the group and drop their bio and talk about what their prizes are. If you would like to donate a prize, or your business or organization would like to donate a prize to be able to help us raise money, we would love to have that. We will promote you as an organization in a group in the on our pages. Everyone will support that. We have got 100 tickets at $50 a piece, and there are 100 prizes that correspond to that giveaway. There's going to be free cakes and catering and work-life stuff and so much stuff, so much beautiful stuff. We have an entire microgreen subscription box we're giving away. So much amazing stuff. And so we are excited to be able to do that. Like I said, we do not think that the truck's going to be ready. I'm supposed to be getting an update today. We will know more then, but with what we have to do to get ourselves ready for it with the truck, we have pivoted. So I want to give you a little heads up of what is going to be available and what you want to be here for and get your tickets and all of that. So on Monday, some of the other events will go up live on the website. we are going to be putting up the little ticketed events. If it is not listed as a ticketed event, we put the flyer out on Monday. I know that it is 100% free. Come and be a part of it. There's no expectation of money. It's just there's certain things and there's ticketed events. Everything else is just free to come and look and see what you want to do. So April the 19th will be at 4:20. We will start gathering here. We will start our big welcome to Farmville cookout on 4:20 on April 19th. That is our Wednesday night meals. We'll start back up on that evening. So Wednesday night dinners are coming live on April 19th. It is going to be $15 per person. You will not have to prepay. You will have to pay here, or you can buy the tickets online to guarantee, and then they'll be available to stop by and eat and hang out with us, and tickets at the gate if you are local while supplies last. Okay. So on that Wednesday night, we are having a barbecue chicken on the grill, coleslaw, baked beans, salads, and desserts put out there. And we are going to have a few little, at 4:20, a few little appetizers set out as well if you're coming to hang out with us. We're asking everyone to bring a chair. We're going to have some tables set up. If you've got some extra tables you'd like to bring out, a picnic table or two you want to bring up to help us get set up around back. If you want to come earlier in the week and help me get set up, if you're a volunteer, if you're volunteering, we will take the extra hands and the help. That is going to be Wednesday night. After we have dinner, we're trying to find a little someone to play. Juliana said she'd come play some music for us if we wanted it. But I'm looking for some musicians or some music to be played, some live music from like 4:20, from like 4:30 to like 7 or so. And then at 8 o'clock, we will be coming live from the event. We will Zoom and we will go into the event on Facebook Live here in the Hometown Hippie group. That's where we'll be, is only in the Hometown Hippie group live on that Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And if you're local, bring your bingo cards. If you're coming into town, pack your bingo cards, because we're going to play first quarter bingo on Wednesday night live in the Zenden. So we're going to have a little baked bingo that night. So we do have an underneath cover, so we've got plenty of space on Wednesday night. Rain or shine, Wednesday night's happening. It is Wednesday night take-home meals. We're going to have a big family cookout outside, $15 a ticket. We're asking that we get in here, get sold, come in at 4:20. We're gonna have a few little snacks, a little like welcome to the party, and then we're gonna have bingo at 8 o'clock that night here in the Zenden. So we're gonna bring your chairs. We're gonna hang out here, play a little bingo. If you got extra tables, please bring them. Anybody wants to volunteer to help with bingo, let me know. So that is the 19th. Okay. So April 20th, we are going to be bringing another business's food truck here, since ours is not going to be here. So I am calling today to see if I can get the Fish and Pig truck here on 4:20. So I'm going to get them parked over in the vendor area. It will be an all-day vendor event. We're going to have the Fish and Pig here. It'll be pay to play. You eat as you want to eat. We're going to have workshops all day long with tie-dye workshops. You'll have to buy the t-shirt to tie-dye. There will be events all day. We're going to be giving out we're going to be giving away prizes all day long, so be here to win all day long. We're going to have the Chamber of Commerce come, and I'd like to see everybody in the picture for the ribbon cutting for the Heart of Virginia Hydro, the Wellness and Apothecary. I'm excited for that. So we're going to have that. And then I figured on Friday night, it's the new moon. Everybody can kind of do their thing during the day, come in for all of our prizes. As we do the grand prize drawing, we're going to try to do the grand prize drawing right at 4:20. And then we're going to do the 420 cookie, the 420 23, right? So we created a cookie last year for April 20th. And I remember pushing the coffee cart at bingo at church when I was little. Gosh, that was so long ago. Yeah, I bet you it was. I bet you that was long ago, the coffee cart at the bingo. We'll have coffee and stuff here, and tea and drinks and stuff. But Friday night is the new moon, right? And we have a big week of energy. So April 20th, all day things. So we did the cookie last year, and everybody bought the cookies to help raise money as well. So we're going to create the supercharged. There's like a whole thing about this 1,000 milligram challenge going around. So we're going to try to make the fun 420 cookie. They're going to be for sale for our membership. On that day, we're creating a new cookie for a little fundraiser cookie. And they're going to have, like, you know how like on St. Patrick's Day, they have the Guinness challenge? At like everybody at every bar kind of taps a Guinness and does a Guinness challenge. I'm thinking at 420 on 420, we have a 420 cookie, and we cheers our 420 cookies at 420. We start our night off that way. We're going to stay here. That gets us ready for our new moon meditation that evening. We're going to start that at 8 o'clock. So we're going to kind of disperse. What I was thinking, if y'all are up for this, we have a local guy who is like old school Farmville to me. He makes pizzas. So I was going to see about getting some, if he'll do it on a Thursday night for us as a special thing, and see if we can't get some pizzas from Tony Perini's Pizza. He do some pizzas. We can all like pay for your pizzas. We'll do that. We'll just go pick them up, bring them back here, have a big pizza party and a new moon meditation, kind of our woo-woo night to kind of like protect our energy, to give gratitudes. All our prizes will be given out, all of our things like that. It's kind of a, membership situation. If you're in the membership and you have a card, either a virtual card or an in-person card, that event on Friday night is free other than purchasing your pizza. But if you are not a member, you can attend that for a $10 entrance fee for the meditation. Perini's did close, but Tony has a pizza oven in his backyard, and on Friday nights, sometimes you can pay some money and go pick up a pizza. So I'm going to see if I can't get some pizzas on a Thursday night. I'm going to ask. All I can do is ask. I can't promise. There's always a Domino's. There's always a Merck's. There's always a Pino's. There's always other options. But I would love to be able to do that. Okay. So that's Friday. So Friday we have all day vendor events here. We have tie-dyeing. We've got all kinds of things, right? Okay. So then we have, that's going to be our Thursday. That's Thursday. Friday, April 22nd. No, Friday's the 21st. Friday's the 21st. So the 21st is going to be a day that we are going to do a few extra little workshops here. I am going to do a infusion class, a cooking class here. We are going to do a cooking class here on that day if anybody wants to take it. I'm also trying to procure some morning yoga on that Friday morning. And then I'm going to be meeting with our Sandy River Outdoor Adventure Park on Monday. I think I have to do on Monday for some things. And I'm going to try to procure some zip lining. If you want to do like some prices and tickets for that. We're going to go see about renting some kayaks and paddle boards and things like that for anybody, or bikes. If anybody wants to do an outdoor adventure day, we're going to have some things, some prices for y'all for that. We're going to encourage you all. We're going to have hopefully some things and some flyers and some information from all of our downtown merchants right there on Main Street about hitting up Mainly Clay and Lex on Main and Blake and Gray and Southern Sassy and all of the new little boutiques, on Main Street. So we have that all day on Friday. And then Friday night is going to be our night out on the town. We're going to meet back here every day at 420. Of course, we're going to do our little 420 blazing gaze, whatever, a little high tea action. And then there's a sunset bike ride out from the Farmville Plaza to the High Bridge to watch the sunset over the High Bridge. So we are going to see about who wants to sign up to go do that around 7:30. But then we're going to have dinner a little earlier. I don't know. We may not do the sunset walk. We might walk out earlier. I don't know what we're going to do yet with that. But then we're going to do a night out either at the brewery, Charlie's Deck, rooftop bar, at the High Street, at the Taproot, or at the Hotel Wyandotte, or North Street Press Club, or out at Sandy River, depending upon who wants to kind of host us for the event. Right, host a big event for us on Friday. It's kind of our night out. I'm not going to work in the kitchen. I'm not going to be feeding you on Friday. I'm going to focus on really enjoying my company and my time. I've got to work Wednesday night. I've got to work all day Thursday. But Friday is the day that I am going to take a time to really enjoy time with the membership. I want to really spend some good quality time on Friday with everybody. We also have a lot of things happening. We've got other catering jobs for the teams. We got to work some, but it gives me time not to worry about feeding dinner, not to do that. I can go out with you all, have a little bit of fun on Friday, kind of like TGIF, right? Thank goodness it's Friday. Saturday is the big day. Saturday is our actual Peace, Love, and Feast Fest day. We are going to see about getting, I'm going to see about getting a donut truck here on Saturday morning. We have some breakfast trucks. If we don't, we'll get some food here. I will sponsor some food probably on Saturday morning. Some breakfast foods for everybody, some pastries, like a continental breakfast, juices, all of that. And then we're going to come here and meet at 10 a.m. We're going to do an earth healing meditation. We may still meet at Wilkes Lake. I'm going to see a lot of the things around town are booked up. So that's why it's all here, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Hey, thank you, Tanya. I'll put all the things that are happening around town on the agenda so that you can find anything that suits your fancy. But what we are asking is for our membership, our Grateful Fed community, right? Here's where you get to preach the gospel so well you don't use words. We're going to have 6 raised beds here that we're going to turn into a community garden. We're going to be planting those, putting our hands in dirt. We got some Hewlett method of that. We're going to have some sticks and trees and things, and we're going to really do plant those planters up. We can spend time decorating. I also have on Friday some activities that you can do right here at the Zindan. We're going to do like a arts and craft at the 420 thing on Friday, and we're going to paint some rocks. And my thought was that we can paint the rocks, like have a whole rock painting thing. And then on Saturday, when we're doing our day of service, we can take those stones and have positive affirmations and put them into our flower beds to like affirm some good energy. And then we can also take, if we have lots of extras, and what I would like to do is get the entire town stoned on positive affirmations. And I would love to start Friday painting all the rocks, and then Saturday, once we come in the morning and we plant our planters and we put our hands in dirt, to go out to these other events that are around town and as a group and support those other events that are happening on Earth Day. Bring our good energy into the wine festival, bring our good energy into the puppy parade over at the Fish and Pig parking lot. We can put stones around or hand them out to people. Is there any local that rents out electric scooters for people who can't walk too far? Missy, I will find out if we can find you a little scooter. I know that we can take care of you. If you've got something we can push you on, a little rollator or something. It's not a whole lot of walking. I have got it to where everyone has got some what's wrong for? There's some we can like do some electric bikes to take out to the trail. If you want to ride out to the trail, we can do like a bike where somebody can get you out there if we do that walk. Everything else is not too far of a walk. We can get you to places, take you to the door. We'll make sure that you are good, and I will look out if there's any scooters we can rent for that. I will find out. There's also a Tipsy Carriage in town, and I thought that might be fun for Friday night, even like maybe if how many of us there is, depends on how many people that are going to be here. There's some things like there's 15 of us. We can rent one of those and have a whole night. They'll tour us around town. It's kind of fun. I'm going to get all that stuff kind of lined up for you, okay? And we'll make sure that you are 100%. We have an acclamation. We will take care of you. I will make sure of it. Okay. So I want to paint the rocks on Friday. Also, if people are not like, we don't want to go out and party on Friday night, if that's not your thing, we can totally hang out at home. We can totally, hey Lance, how you doing, darling? We can 100% hang out here, paint rocks, do a little bingo. Do a little Uno, something fun. There's no expectation that we have to go out. It's just something I thought would be fun to kind of like get off property and kind of go and support town, however y'all want to do that. Okay, so Saturday we're going to come in, do our day of service, planting our gardens. There's also going to be opportunities to volunteer with the Friends of the Appomattox River. They're doing a float that morning. If you want to go do the float, come back here. We have people everywhere. Whatever it is you want to do for your day of service, I'll give you all the list of things to do. You can do those. And like I said, we're also going to be 100% out here planting the raised beds, painting up those gardens and all of that stuff, and then going out to those other events and getting everybody situated. Make sure you bring a chair, right? Make sure you bring a chair. Then that is Saturday, and then Saturday evening, I am looking at getting us a ride over to the farm. They're doing a drum circle. They're doing meditations. They're doing a day of service. They've got bands. We're going to be sponsoring s'mores. So that'll be a free s'mores kit that'll give you an infused s'mores for that night. And there's it's a safe ride back to Farmville and a safe ride to and from. So we can go out, celebrate at the farm with everybody out there on Saturday evening for the big Earth Day celebration. In the afternoon, like head over there like at dinner time around 4:30, 5 o'clock. They're going to have a fashion show over there. They've got like this vendors and stuff over there as well doing all of that. So there's lots of stuff going on that. And then the chance for everybody who wants to, all the things I've been talking about for the menu for the truck, all the things we have planned on giving you here. So Wednesday night, we're going to do our family style dinner, but on Sunday morning, we're going to start at 11 a.m., probably 10 a.m., probably 11 a.m. We are doing our baked brunch on the 23rd. It is $25. It is a ticketed event. Some of you have already started buying your tickets. We're going to get those all on the website. We are going to do a baked brunch, and that is going to be all of the things you heard about. We're going to have the hamburger steaks dips. We're going to have chicken and waffles. We're going to have shrimp and grit bites, biscuits and gravy, fruit, potatoes, bacon, bread puddings, baked beans, salads, coleslaw, a bunch of delicious corn and black bean salsa, all the things. We're going to have all of the stuff that you heard about from our tasting menu. You're going to have an opportunity to give that a shot while you're in town. Maybe some lasagnas, whatever. There will be a beautiful brunch, $25 a person, and we're going to do our Sunday sermon live from the baked brunch, and then that will be the end of the festival for the year. And that we'll dismiss after that. We'll do the Sunday sermon probably around noon. We'll do it around noon that day live from here and live and all the things. So that is what Peace, Love, and Feast Fest has turned into for this year. It's a lot bigger than last year. Not as big as we wanted it to be, but we are 100% moving right along, taking a step forward every time. So everybody, can I get some thumbs up, some hearts, some O faces, and everybody's cool with that, because that's where we're at with everything right this moment. We do have a lot of irons in the pot. We have a lot of things we're doing. Growth. Yes. So things that you can catch us at in April if you're, it's the new Friday, right? So a couple of things. Let's see here. April 16th, if you are here local in Farmville, you can come see us from 4 to 6 over at the Sandy River Distillery. We will be having concessions for our cocktails and couture fashion show. All of our local stores, our local homegrown girls who are killing it downtown with these beautiful little boutiques and these beautiful all size inclusive, very affordable clothing, jewelry, bags, shoes, getting you ready for summer. If you're local, come on down to Sandy River Distillery on April 16th from 4 to 6. The first 50 ladies or 50 persons through the door are going to get a free high heel cupcake from the Hometown Hippie, or not the Grateful Fed Catering Company. And then we are also going to be doing charcuterie boxes. So you can, little snack boxes to take back to your seat, which will have all kinds of like beautiful little high-end things in there. So you'll be able to come see us on April 16th, 4 to 6 at the Cocktails and Contour. We're probably going to only have about 100 of the boxes for you all to choose from. And it's going to be from 4 to 6 on the Sunday, the 16th. Okay. Now you can also find us on April 27th at the Taste of Farmville event. That is the Rotary Club's fundraiser. It's going to be $20 ticket, I think. It's their biggest fundraiser of the year. Go support the Rotary Club. Buy yourself a Taste of Farmville ticket. All the local restaurants, all the local caterers, including Grateful Fed Catering Company, is going to be there. We are going to be doing, it's 500 bites. They said about 500 people roll through. It's a bunch of different restaurants and places to eat from. And we're going to be offering up 2 bites from us. We're going to be offering a sweet bite and a savory bite. You got to come there to see what it will be, but we will be there. And it is Thursday afternoon on April 27th. You'll see us here for Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. And then that is what we're doing for the rest of this month. If you have a special event you need foods for, please let us know. We're ready to get your order. We do have some other irons in the fire. T's have not been crossed. I's have not been dotted. So until that is done, I am not telling anybody. I'm probably going to be able to tell you all in person. I'm hoping and maybe even take to show you what I'm talking about when you get here for Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. I'm thinking that's when it'll all kind of be right. That's when it'll all be kind of done. We have some catering jobs we have to price. We have some things we have to do. And that is what we have today. So on this Good Friday, I'm going to encourage you, number one, if you need something for Easter, please support our friends at Roche's Florist. I want to again thank Heather Johns for doing that. She was amazing. Yesterday, Roche's rolled in the house with a big, beautiful bouquet of flowers for the whole Hometown Tempe team from Heather for Easter. They are doing construction over by Roche's. They are a humongous supporter of ours, y'all. They are a big, 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 big supporter of ours. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably have a prize for the Peace, Love, and Feast Fest as well. But if you need something, please let them know. I bought 2 gravestone toppers. I'm going to go pick up today. One for my nanny, one for my mama's grave, the tops of their graves, to sit on their tombstones. It's a beautiful Easter bouquet that I'm taking over to put on their caskets. Not their caskets, but their tombstone, their headstones. If you need something this Easter, let our friends at Roche's Florist help you out. Even if you get a $20 Gerber daisy to send it to a friend just to say you love them, please let them help you out. We are going to get off of here today. It is 56 minutes into the live. You know I like to stay under an hour. I've been trying to do my best. I got a lot of stuff to do. My sister's here helping me today. We got Selena off for her birthday today. Good morning, Amanda Rose Giorgetti, who Sid had nothing but wonderful things to say about you and the whole crew. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. You got to talk to Sid. That makes my heart very happy. This bouquet we got to, y'all, it is top notch. Heather said it's a beautiful bouquet. So go out today, send somebody flowers just because why not? If you need Easter treats, come by and see me. We are on the last leg of those. We've got both for you and for everybody else, right? We've got both the leaded and unleaded. We've got a whole bunch of kid stuff still available if you need stuff for your grandkids, your kids, coworker, a friend, somebody that just needs a little sweet treat today. We've got peanut butter eggs. We've got chocolate covered pretzels. We've got jelly bean coconut cupcakes. We've got Easter Madeline cookies, and we've got marshmallow fluff, marshmallow fluff, chocolate bunny heads. And then we have all of the fun stuff that's for Easter out here. That's, the Hometown Hippie stuff. Once this weekend is passed, we'll draw for the big Easter head. We'll get that shipped out or get you picking that up. Whoever got that, I'm gonna get Mel to do the prizes for that now. I'll be able to draw those on Sunday. We're telling us your Hometown Hippie story. We're giving some Easter stuff away as well. So we're going to get that drawing all done. I'm going to get Mel to, we haven't got it done yet. We've been behind the 8 ball, y'all. We've been working our asses off, but prizes are coming. So I'm going to get Mel to do that if she is downtown today to pull all the Hometown Hippie insurance. And then we're going to do everybody who ordered anything for Easter. If you ordered baskets, you're getting double and triple entries for the bigger orders. So if like every $100, you get an extra entry kind of thing. So you still have time. Go on the line today. Grab the Easter stuff. It's on sale again. It's the last weekend to grab it. Our last chance to grab it. Some things are already out. We're out of the marshmallow eggs. We're down low on the peanut butter and the white eggs. But go grab yours. We've got chicks and peeps done. So go grab yourself an Easter basket. Go treat yourself to an elevated Easter because it's well worth it. If you need an adult kids present, maybe they're like into that kind of thing, let me know. We'll be glad to help you. So whatever you need, we're here. Gluten-free chocolate chip cookies now, gluten-free, and then the sugar-free caramels are going on the menu, I promise, as well as the honey pops. So we're getting there. We're just taking it as we go. We're doing the best we can do. So on that note, we are going to get over today with a little peace, a little love, and a little feast. And as always, stay elevated. And Melanie, I will take you up on that next week if you need it. If you want to do something next week, I can use some hands. We got those 100 charcuterie boxes to put together, and I got Grace out half the week next week. So if anybody wants to come be extra hands, I'll take volunteers. Always in it forever. But on that note, y'all, I am going to get off here today. Have a very blessed Easter. Go out and do something fun today. Go out and do something fun this weekend. And remember, preach the gospel so well that you don't need words. And on that note, I love you, and I will see you next time. see y'all Sunday morning for our very special Easter Sunday Sunday sermon. I love y'all. Have a great day.